Welcome back to Saints Franchise. We are on a bit of a win streak. 8-4. This was like go 500 franchise until we actually started to play a bit better. And we've ripped off 4 wins in a row. We're scoring a lot of points per game. That's trailed off a little bit here lately, but 29 is still very nice. The Eagles may be a bit of a different challenge though. This is a really, really good defense, and obviously they have some players on offense that could make our life an absolute hell. We are actually completely healthy here after training. That typically doesn't happen. It usually is not a starter that's hurt, but somebody is usually hurt and not playing. We have upgrades for Parker Clancy and Maliki Mataval. We're just going to jump into this game. This Eagles team, I will show you as it is 2027, so things have changed, but they're still incredibly talented. Saquon is 30, but is a 97 overall. Jalen Carter's developed really nicely. They bring in Brian Branch. They didn't have enough Alabama and Georgia players. They had to bring in Brian Branch. And we'll include Jalen Hurts as an Alabama player. And I'll tell you what, Alabama really wanted Quinyon Mitchell. Nick Saban, I think, admitted to trying to get Quinyon Mitchell to jump in the portal, and it just didn't happen. They were able to keep Cooper DeJean, but he's going to be a free agent. I say keep. He's going to be a free agent. Obviously, they haven't left him yet. They bring in the former Saint from Season 1 for us, Julian Blackmon. A lot of playmakers on every side of the ball, but we at least have home field advantage. Let's go! Our offense has been so good lately. Bashal Tutin has been a big reason why. But it's not just Bashal Tutin. It's Nicholas Morales. It's Alvin Kamara. We are getting everybody involved. The Eagles actually are not having that great of a season. But as I said, the talent is awesome. Sometimes you can just run into some losses. You know, make some close mistakes. In the NFL, any team can beat anybody, pretty much. So you got to play your A game every single week because there's so much talent on every team. And we got to be careful of this one. Underdog is the best place to play daily fantasy sports. They have so many great promos running all the time. And if there's an event going on, they're likely running a promo that you can take advantage of. Like as I record this, there's a UFC event tonight, but this is a more football-focused channel, so we're going to focus on that. When you use code BENGAL on Underdog, you can play 5 and get $50 in bonus cash. Again, that's code BENGAL at sign-up on Underdog. You get first-time deposit bonuses. This is what I'm going for this weekend. Adonai Mitchell, I'm riding the hot handy in a big breakout game. Horns are up. Higher, 46.5 receiving yards. Bijan Robinson, another Longhorn legend, higher, 4.5 receptions in a very good matchup against Seattle. They allow a lot of catches to running backs, and Bijan catches the football a lot. And then Mason Taylor in another good matchup against Miami, higher, 19.5 receiving yards. These are my predictions for Sunday's games. Use code BENGAL on Underdog if you're in an eligible state, such as Texas, Colorado, North Carolina, Virginia. Remember to play responsibly. That's super important. And this weekend only, you get a free gimme pick for Patrick Mahomes. Higher 0.0 passing plus rushing yards. It is quite literally a gimme pick. You get it no matter what. So take advantage of it. Link down in the description. Use code BENGAL. That's super important. And thank you to Underdog for sponsoring this video. Saquon's an X factor too. Our number one priority today is not let him get going. Had 12 for 53, but 2 touchdowns last week. It's an interesting stat line. So he needs 5 rushes of 10-plus yards to activate his X factor. I don't really think that's going to happen, personally. But he might be able to just, like, nickel and dime and, you know, pick up 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 yards, you know, a carry. Just got to not let him dime us, but nickel is fine. I mean, they are just dominating us right now. We have no answer. Who is catching this ball here? Who is number 2? That's 300 pounds. He had to have been. That was a thick boy. Josh Ramirez, 6'4", 253. I think they had those numbers in the wrong order. He might have been the fattest number 2 I've ever seen. No disrespect if you're a heavier set individual, but disrespect to that son of a bitch. Check down, wrap up. That works as well. 3rd and 3. I think this is actually the first 3rd down we've been able to force. No Saquon on the field. They've got LaShawn McCoy in the backfield. No, that probably isn't LaShawn McCoy. There is a McCoy, but he's not the real McCoy. Oh, man, that was smoothly done for me. Times like these, I remember. I'm a professional. Let's shoot the A-gap here on the left side and make a play. All right. Not really. Read option. Hurts is wide open. We just got to drill him. What a pussy. You know, a real man would take that shot. Yeah, hell yeah, I would know, man. I would never, you know, slide there. Jalen Hurts, touchdown. These are times I wonder if people get that I'm joking, but I think admitting to it is actually a mistake. Either way, Eagles have me in a bit of a tizzy right now. That's something. 7-0. I don't know how we're going to stop them. It's been bad early. Might be a high-scoring affair if we can get our offense moving against this really talented defense. Dalvin Edison has not been perfect this year, and I say this to start like about every video, but I've liked the way he's played. He's been really solid. Our running game has been awesome. He hasn't really had to do too much. Just, you know, finding our playmakers is good enough for me. I'd like to limit the interceptions as always, but Bashal Tootin is now an X factor. And I'm dead set on proving he is the best running back in this game, not Saquon Barkley. Or maybe it's even Nicholas Morales, to be honest, the 6th round rookie out of Villanova. You know, there may even be some Philly fans that are familiar with him based on the proximity to Villanova. It's unlikely. No one's really watching Villanova football. I'm sure I'll have someone in the comments. I actually was on the production team at Villanova's football. Whatever. That is cool. I'm going to throw a fucking pick here. Fuck! Sick corner route that I decided we were throwing no matter what. Hurts the flat. There's Devontae Smith. All right, we get one boneheaded mistake a game. That was it. And honestly, it feels good to get it out of the way. We'll be perfect for the rest of the game. That's how that works. If we just get it out of the way, we're going to be fine. And that's, you know, the arm strength is such a concern for Jalen Hurts. I honestly think this was all he had. Trying to throw it over the middle. And that's just what having Jalen Hurts at quarterback does. You're just a little bit limited here. You know, I think he was trying to throw it as far as he could. He had a big windup, got everything into it, and just didn't have the arm strength at the end of the day. Hurts looking to run. Hit him! 4th and 4. We got to stop. Clayton Kramer was there. He's had a fantastic season for us. And the interception by the rookie quarterback will not hurt us very much. It may even help us because Deontay Boyd gets a chance to touch the football. And we know what he can do as a return man. Get to the 22. Wow, that was special. Working off play action. I don't know how I ever thought that play could be successful. It was a man blitz. Them having Brian Branch really complicates things too. I hate that. Not a big fan of Brian Branch or playing against him. I'm a huge fan of him in real life. There's Manu Escobar. Superstar tight end. Well, actually, you know what? He's an X factor now, isn't he? But he is a superstar. He's been such a good player. But now, and I've teased it a little bit, you guys finally know about Derek Jordan. If you haven't seen the Dynasty with YouTubers, I started a Dynasty with RBT, Bordeaux, Eric Rayweather, not the expert. You may be interested in it. It's a fun collab series. I'm actually playing online, and I'll tell you, it's going about as poorly as you imagine it's going based off of my typical gameplay. No spoilers, but there is a tight end in that series who is absolutely, I'll say magical. I can say magical about another guy, and that's fine. That's all right. I'm comfortable with that. And he's not even real, but he's real to me, damn it. He's really, really good. Kamara caught it. 4th and 1 from the 27. That's the end of the first quarter, which means that's not a reviewable play anymore. They want us to take 3. Does 3 beat the Eagles with the way their offense has looked? I'm not sure that it does. Offense stays on the field. Give me Escobar. Oh, that's not a very good throw, but it's a very nice adjustment by Escobar and a nice catch. We shouldn't be passing. Why do I want to pass so badly right now? Make that catch, J-Mo. Williams inside the 10. New Escobar touchdown here could be special. Let's see it. I mean, Olave's calling for the ball. We'll throw it. It really does scare me that these receivers refuse to fight back to the football. I'll even just say work back to it. That wouldn't have really been a fight. You know, I didn't notice it for a while. Was looking at the slant, and then you got to throw the slant quickly, and I didn't. Like, that's kind of the thing about a slant. We're gonna go for it here too. Coach wants us to, or OC. We're gonna leave him out there. But you've got to throw the slant quickly, and it kind of just has to be like catch and throw. So if they're not open, you're kind of screwed. We're going to run the ball, and we're not going to get it. Yeah, if you were going to run the ball, you could have done it on 1st, 2nd, or 3rd down. Didn't do it. How about let's not run nickel from the half-yard line? Is that a good idea? Do you like that? They're going 3 wide receivers. I don't really care. I think this is a run. We're going to run commit middle. We're going to pinch that line. We're going to shoot a gap. We're going to make a play. Saquon Barkley safety. They're going to throw it. That's open. A.J. Brown makes the catch. Boyd can't get him to the ground, but Brian Brzee is there. 1st down, Philadelphia. No safety. You really think with their offensive line, which I guess isn't as great run blocking anymore in real life, but they're probably pretty good in the game, and Saquon Barkley, that they'd run the ball there for what they're paying him. But no, they decided to pass, and it worked out because they happen to also have A.J. Brown. It's a joke. Yeah, that is a little bit on me, I would say. It's the former Eagle Jahad Campbell, who we traded for from this floundering Eagles team. I think we've got to run with that crosser, and we did not. I can't choose a play, by the way. Can't get out of this. I know it like these are all locked, but I also can't back out of this. I also can't go over within the formation, so we are locked with whatever the CPU has decided that we're going to be in. RPO. There is a flag. Give me a legal man downfield. Thank you. Yeah, Jalen Hurts needs to make a decision there quicker. A lot quicker, and he didn't. Dude. Hello? There we go. Sometimes going into replay fix all the bugs in these EA games. It did that time for us. Let's get Jalen Ford out there. Got to be aware of Jahad Campbell in space. Screen! We are all over it. Jahad Campbell drops Barkley for a loss of 6. 2nd and 16. Let's spread that line. We got to get Kovac getting to the QB here. That's been the big difference in this game so far compared to some of the games previously. The rookie Nate Kovac, who we ended up starting because we traded Carl Granderson to this Eagles team. He's been incredible. And we just were lost there. And if he's not being incredible, our defense is proving that they're not necessarily good enough. I've made some individual mistakes. That'll happen. We also have no points. Not a lot going right so far. Hurts! Fumbles! Big hit by Campbell! Barkley's on it. Yeah, right. Where are we? I don't know who we're on. Hit him! Come on. 3rd and 2, we're getting aggressive. Fire after this Eagles team. Barkley gonna get it. Come on, man. Sacked! Finally, we got to Jalen Hurts. We sent heat. Chase Young got to him. I think we also had somebody else in there. Didn't quite see the number. It's just good coverage. Not going to get caught. I don't like when the zones kind of cross. Like maybe a baseline would fix that. I'm really not sure. Man coverage down here, I don't know if I like, but we'll try it. It's just, guys get open in man coverage. That's what happens. Why are you in coverage, Nate Kovac on Barkley? He did his job. You know, maybe a non-defensive end gets the football there, but I'll tell you what, that's great effort from Kovac. He is a star. Jalen Ford nearly blocked it. But nearly doesn't count for a whole lot. Only in horseshoes, grenades, or maybe lawn darts. Not really sure how lawn darts is played. I know you're not really allowed to play it anymore. Pretty sure about that. And man, it looks like so much fun. Who would think that a family game with giant projectiles with needles on them could be dangerous? I don't know. Could have fooled me. Nice snag by Tootin. Touchdown here and we're fine. We've made some mistakes. I make mistakes. It's what I do. But how do we bounce back from those mistakes? That is what defines us. Ball out to midfield. It's going to need to be way more Bashal Tootin in the second half. I'll tell you that. These bullet passes are not working. 50 seconds. I hate this play. In my head, this play is awesome. Never works for me. 3rd and 9. We're moving. Cordell Nelson just pick up a block for us, or Kamara. We're going to run with Dalvin Edison, and we've got to keep the offense out there. We've been aggressive, but this is a spot to be aggressive. Cardi can probably hit this, by the way. I want 7. There's Jamison Williams. He's another guy we need to get more involved. I know. Absolutely need to get more involved. 30 seconds to go. I think we have Tootin. He'll make the catch. He steps out of bounds. I don't know what the member of the chain gang's doing there. Just smacked it on the ground. Maybe he's a Saints fan. I like that. 25 seconds to go. We're going to rotate a safety. We're going to get on the move here. Somebody's got to get up the field. It's Bashal Tootin on the recess football play. Just go make something happen. And we did. Bashal Tootin's been a rushing touchdown machine, but he can also hurt you through the air as a receiver. And that's what he did. We're officially on the board. It took a minute. Don't get me wrong, but we finally have managed to score. And hopefully this is a sign of things to come. Big second half. The first half is over. Only being down 3 here, I think, is a pretty good result considering how poorly we've played. Halftime report. Who wouldn't want to see what the 2-10 Jets are up to? Well, they might be making something happen here. 31-17. Anthony Richardson leads the Jets to their 3rd win. Patriots 6-7. What a season. Oh, sorry. Dolphins looking for that, and they might find it. Chuba Hubbard up the middle, making a man miss, reaching for the end zone, certainly short, but they'll give it to him. 21-7 Panthers over Miami. Tua 8 for 13 for 55 yards. As the Bills try to stay undefeated, they'll need to face the Falcons to do so. Michael Penix off play action. Bootleg to the left side. Will throw and will find Drake London. We would like the Falcons to lose for division purposes. The Bills certainly would to stay undefeated. I don't know if it's going to happen. Also, the Titans are up 14-2 over the Bucs. Another team we want to see lose, the Bucks. They've got a safety. Big time numbers as always. Chris Olave a catch for 5 yards. Kamara is 0 rushes for 5 yards. Someone's going to have to explain that to me. He has not run the ball, but he does have 5 yards rushing. Not sure about that. 1st and 10, play action. Was always going to go to Cordell Nelson there. I'd like to get him more involved, but at the end of the day, at least while he's a rookie, he is budget Jameson Williams, and we have Jameson Williams. So maybe Jameson Williams just needs to get the ball more. Intercepted. Quinyon Mitchell. You're telling me Jameson Williams can't get open on that? The worst part about it is I would do that again and again and again. I guess I forgot. It's one mistake a half. But you're telling me Jameson Williams is not open here? Like, I get Escobar is going to come wide open. Escobar doesn't have 98 speed. Jameson Williams playing against what end? I mean, it is. I mean, he's kind of even with him. I was going to say it ends up being to the inside of him. How does he not get wide open here? This is throwing with anticipation. This is open. Window completely closed by Quinyon Mitchell. Touchdown. Great. And I already know what you guys are thinking. Bengal, why are you not running the ball? It's a heck of a question. It's a heck of a question. I don't have an answer for it currently. I'll try to come up with an answer and get back to you. We got to be running the ball more. It's just tempting to try and pass because you can pick up, chunk yardage that way, but our offense is built on the ground game. That's where we find big-time plays. Our explosive plays come from running the ball. And we are not doing it presently. He's averaging close to 10 yards a carry. He's got 6 carries in the 3rd quarter. It's got to be this for the rest of the game. Can't throw against the secondary. And it's stupid to think that I can. We're going to pass here on 2nd and 5 because Kamara's in the game, and I don't mind the look. We have open receivers. We're going to throw that, though. Cordell Nelson caught it and dropped it. The thing is, we were rolling right, and the receivers came open across the middle and towards the left side of the field, and that's a tough throw. Didn't really feel doable. J-Mo makes the catch. It's a big 3rd down conversion, man. I don't want to be throwing the ball. I feel like it's a pick every time we drop back now. And we can run the ball and pick up chunk yardage. Oh, my God. What a play. Are you... Man, Jordan Davis just screamed into the backfield. I honestly was like, ooh, touchdown? Nope. Corner route is not going to be open, so let's just not do that. Cordell Nelson was going to end up finding the end zone. 3rd and 12. We would very likely take 3 unless this is like 4th and short. Would like to not even be in that situation, but we'll see. We're going to throw it anyway. Make a play, Escobar. Can't do it. Throw a pair. Throw the ball earlier. Damn. Kick is good. We're down by a touchdown. Frustrating game so far because we're trying to shake the rust off. Obviously, as you guys know, I haven't recorded Saints franchise in a little bit here, and it's showing. Being stupid and playing like shit. I know some of you are saying, seems usual. Shut up. Listen. We are on a 4-game win streak. Our offense has been red hot. We've been running the ball well. I don't know why we got away from it. I don't know why. On that drive, obviously, we had to. It was 2nd and 12. It's not really going to run the ball there, but it is what it is. And there goes Barkley. His longest run of the day takes the Eagles into Saints territory. 3.5 minutes to play here in the 3rd. They're going to run the ball. And they're going to block it really well. Okay. We cannot afford to let Saquon get going. We're going to run blitz this. We just can't. We can't let him get in position to get first one free. It would just be a disaster. 2nd and 14. Big tackle for loss there. We're going to blitz again. And we're going to show it. Sure Hurts doesn't see it because obviously he doesn't. Deontay Boyd gets him on the ground. 3rd and 20. Cover 2-man. We're going to give him some space. And we're going to be aware of Saquon Barkley. They're actually on the edge of field goal range right now. The coverage was a bit better there. They're going to get 3. They're going to erase our drive. I'm kind of okay with it because the alternative is way worse. And it's 20-10. Can still run the ball. There's Bashal Tootin. I'd love to get first one free activated. He should be somewhat close, maybe 3 gains away. Although it's not popping up when I go to look for it. So, really not sure. There's Morales. Let's go, Nico. Nicholas Morales gives us a pretty nice gain on the ground. I'm trying to go hurry up here and score before the end of the 3rd quarter. Which, might mean taking a deep shot. Gotta just not be stupid here. There's Escobar. Nice catch. Hurry up. We gotta just not run bench. I'm gonna put Cordell Nelson on a drag here. Block for longer, please. Screen could be good. We do get the throw off. I need Tootin to turn upfield here. It's way too much time where he can't seem to turn up the field. Really annoying. Can't throw that to Jamison Williams, but because guarantee that they're going to be on it. That was a high point lob to the end zone. It was stupid. I would not dispute that. But how this ball is so underthrown is mind-boggling to me. And then look at the interception. Leaping up to catch that. One-handed, Quinyon Mitchell's not doing that. He isn't. Pick Simulator is back. Get to him, Kovac. Oh my God, we missed him. Hurts with the throwaway. 3rd and 7. Get to the quarterback. Clayton Kramer doing a decent job. A.J. Brown. No way he got there. 4th and inches. They've got to punt. That keeps us alive. That is about as close as you can possibly get. We need a big return here. I mean, there's still plenty of time, but you know what there's no time for? More mistakes. It's just like, you just can't. In my head, we lobbed it to the end zone. It ended up being one-on-one coverage. It's just not what happened. It's killing me. Also, like, these tight formations I don't think play to our strengths. We need to stop calling this formation. Bench switch gives us nothing. Also, corner strike is the worst play in the game. I've never seen any of the outside receivers get open on this one time. I'll throw it. Let's just test. I've never seen any space. Never. Throw it inside. Cordell Nelson dropped it. We'll leave the offense out there. 4th and 13. Cordell Nelson again makes the catch. Went right back to the rookie. He redeemed himself. That's a big one. Screen. Can't get it to him. 3rd and 10. Sacked. 4th and 18. We've got to try a 57-yarder. It's really our only choice here. We know Cardi can drill from this range. It's going to be wide right. A little bit too much power. Overkicked. Get me out of this game. Oh, man. It's just been so bad. This is as bad as I've played, I feel like, in a really long time. Injury timeout. Ty Hamilton is going to be, maybe. It's been hard today. I mean, this Eagles secondary is not giving me anything. But there have been avoidable mistakes. You better drop that. No shot, dude. There's no way that comes open. Throwing over the middle. Perfect throw. Touchdown, Eagles. Played a little bit too shallow on it. Down 17. It would take a miracle at this point. We did not run the ball enough or well enough. And then when we passed, it was awful. I mean, the run to Tootin was really good, and we just didn't do it. Can we hit Olave? Well, we got to try something at this point. We might get a penalty here. I don't really know that defensive pass interference happened, but we'll take it. It will take a miracle, and that's a start, if nothing else. I'll tell you, I know we extended him, and I know I often just don't look for the #1 wide receiver, which seems backwards, I know. But we're getting into Chris Olave could be traded in the offseason territory. He's done nothing to prove to me that he should be on the team. If he was so good, he'd be open more. He'd catch the ball when he's not open, you know? 3 picks today for Dalvin Edison. Maybe that obviously is a factor. This is the worst game in the career of our Oregon State first-round pick. There's Olave. Touchdown, Chris Olave. All right. I mean, listen, I just needed to motivate him. Just needed to motivate him. That's all. Down 10. 4.5 minutes to play. 3 timeouts. It's not over. I mean, we've got Philly in a 3rd and 9 here. This is where we need to get to them. Do not let them get this. Maxon Hook all over it. A.J. Brown can't catch it. We're going to get the football right back. And look how much time they took off the clock. Nothing. Saquon got knocked out of bounds. Incomplete pass, and you just saw that. Another incomplete pass. They wasted 15 seconds, maybe 20. We could still run the ball here. We finally got the pass going, but we could run the ball. You know what we need to do? Scramble more with a non-scrambling quarterback. I like that. It's genius high-level stuff. Also, get Jamison Williams going. I'm thinking that could be smart. That looked really weird. All right. Escobar makes the catch because he's able to separate on Quinyon Mitchell, but Jamison Williams can't. Picking whatever play here and then seeing what we can make happen. Escobar as the second tight end is kind of glitchy. They're just too far off him. But I'd like to score a lot quicker than this. Before the 2-minute warning, and we're honestly fine. Throwing the comeback. Olave's there. He'll get out of bounds. Edison can salvage this game with like a vintage Jameis Wilson type. That's not a player. Well, maybe it is. Vintage Jameis Winston type performance. 3 touchdowns, 300 yards passing, 3 interceptions. That's what we need. Hurry up here for the rest of the game, maybe. We're passing and we're doing so effectively. Chris Olave running like a quadruple move. How about get out into your route? I totally did not mean to do that. I just wanted to snap the ball. We had him, I felt like, over the top. If Jamison Williams does not score a touchdown here, something is absolutely broken. It looks like man coverage. Who is that? Now we've got a choice. I mean, the 3 makes it a touchdown game. I cannot believe. I mean, Jamison Williams uncovered at first. From behind he did it? Oh my God. We've really got no choice but to take the points here because we kind of lose if we don't pick up the 4th and 2. And we missed a kick already. Stupid and bad. That's what this game has been for us so far. We just got to hope we can luck into the win somehow with just playing good football at the right time. Here's a run. Please tackle. 2nd and 2, I feel like that's a tackle for loss waiting to happen because they think they can run the ball, but they actually can't. They're going to throw. Flat, absolutely wide open. I know I just didn't see that happen. What? Trey Tucker has 4 for 139. And he didn't get out of bounds there, okay? This is on the edge of field goal range. We need tackles for loss here. Gonna run commit middle. That's where it's going. Barkley wrapped up by Kovac. Campbell maybe hit him first. We're going to get a timeout in there. A little bit late, but it's not going to matter a ton. Because if they manage to pick up the field goal, they're going to beat us. If they can just guarantee field goal range, we lose the game. 3rd and 9. What do you do here? We're going to move Sanker in the box. They're going to throw to the sideline. We've called our final timeout. I think they're in field goal range. We've got to block it. Jake Elliott's been so clutch over the years. Got a chance to block it! It's blocked by Keely Ringo! The former Eagle! To save the game! Keely Ringo has blocked the kick and given us a chance. Oh my God. Life. 1:33 to go. No timeouts. Cordell Nelson is open. 1st down, Cordell Nelson. I cannot believe this just happened. They're pressing us. Pick 6. Yep. Well, the screen, honestly, when we saw them pressing, we needed to not run the screen. Because Jamison Williams, it's probably a pick to the other side with Quinyon Mitchell right there. So I'm like, let's just go to the other option. Hey, that sure ended up being stupid. 4 picks. It's been a while since that happened. We are technically still alive. They could have gone down and ended the game. They chose not to. Olave might have had a touchdown. We're going to Jamison Williams, though. He makes the catch! Oh, my goodness. Olave might have been a touchdown, but I figured J-Mo has a lot more speed. We're inside a minute. Imagine if we get back in it again. It's going to take an onside kick. If we can even score a touchdown. It's going to be a pick. Get me out of the game, dude. Get me out of the... Sick hole shot there. 34-20 is your final. I don't even want to go over the numbers. 2 and 10 per carry. In a game we lose. Unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. I mean, it's bad coaching to a level. It is. Where things could go way downhill. I don't want that to happen. Obviously. I sure would like to win this game, win the division. I'm not sure that we're in line for a first round bye at all. We need to run the damn football. Have I mentioned that? But 8 and 5. If you check out the standings, Tampa's 10 and 3. Carolina's 9 and 4. The NFC North is no good. The NFC East is not very good. But the Eagles could still sneak in. And they have the head-to-head over us now. We just need to win out. I don't know that we can slow down Tampa. We do play them next week, but we just need to go out and win the game. Just go out and win the game. Control what you can control. I'm not really going to be too worried about what everybody else is doing. Just go out and beat the Falcons. This is the worst team currently in the NFC South. Adonai Mitchell and Cesar Ruiz are out. Jahad Campbell and Zach Wood, our long snapper, are both out. We had a great healthy week last week. We lost, and now we're dealing with injuries. Cordell Nelson could be a better route runner and better after the catch, even though he's pretty good there already. Could catch the ball. +2 catching will help with catching, in my opinion. Although everyone is high catching in this game, I don't really think it's an attribute that matters a whole lot. BJ Ojulari doesn't really play very much. I still feel like he's got pretty good potential. That's +6 block shed. I don't know what his deal is. Like, I think he could end up being a pretty good rotational player for us. We know we have to play Bijan Robinson. I also know that our run defense has not been very good lately since the new patch. We had to break the fourth wall. Saquon was a challenge when they decided to actually run it. Bijan may be an even bigger test. We've seen him before. We know what this Falcons team is capable of. Again, especially on the road, in division. I can't believe that somebody signed up for this job. Just the mascot backflips and the cable snaps. No thank you. We do get the benefit of being able to play Michael Penix Jr. this game. And it's been back-to-back. It's like the dream quarterback matchup as Bijan fades through the tallest coach I've ever seen. Can we get a check on how tall this coach is? They've got Shaq on the sideline. I think it would be kind of funny to just name a way more obscure NBA player out of nowhere. That's fitting, you know, but obviously it's not Ivica Zubac, but anyway. Is that Bismack Biyombo? He's not actually like that tall. I mean, he's like probably 6'9", but he's not that tall for a center. Anyway, enough NBA talk. People ask me to upload NBA stuff. I just don't watch it anymore. I just don't. I like playing basketball. I haven't in a while. Because Bijan went for 130 last week. But I don't know. I just kind of fell out of love with the game. I used to watch a ton, like 2013, 2014. I was playing 2K all the time too. But it's kind of tough. Football's my full-time job. I'm a big baseball fan. It's tough to find anything in between. Penix thrown to the flat. Mooney makes the catch and will turn up the field. We tried to dive to knock him out of bounds prior to reaching the line to gain, but we couldn't quite do it. This dangerous throw from Penix. I feel like this is going to be a run. We don't really have a big presence on the line here. Oh, play action. Chase Young gets to him. Yeah, keep running play actions. Run boots where Penix is rolling out to the left. It's a bit more natural for him, of course, than we have Dalvin Edison doing that. But I just don't think that's his game. It's going to be another third down. We're going to go man coverage. And we're going to bring Jonas Sanker into the box. And we don't have any help over the top, though. That's a little bit scary on Drake London. And it's lobbed up. Cam Kinchins is there, and he gets the takeaway. Our defense was so bad last week. Kinchins has been such a great player. We traded for him, and he's been an all-pro caliber player. Didn't do anything last week. And it's tough for a safety to make a big impact on a week-to-week basis. It's one of those positions where you kind of only get noticed when you're getting beat. Like Jesse Bates and Falcons franchise, that series, if you remember that. But Kinchins has been incredible. And now Dalvin Edison will take the field. 4 interceptions last week. It was a learning experience for the rookie quarterback. They didn't even bother showing the stats anymore. They're like, hey, you don't want to see these. Trust me. And I do trust them. They're right. I do not want to see those. Here's Tootin. Look at the speed for Bashal Tootin. We're going to run the ball until we can. 4th and 50. It's going to Bashal Tootin or Nicholas Morales. Let's go. Tried to be a little bit patient there with our version of Tyler Algier. This Falcons team is tough. Like, they're developing a little bit. We'll check out their defense now that they're going to take the field. Obviously, we know their offense. They've made almost no changes. We just played this team, is why I'm not really, going over the roster in depth. But Jalen Walker is up to an 87. James Pierce is at an 82 overall, but isn't the starting end, even though he is. Like, he's on the field right now, for example. DeForest Buckner is their superstar, but they've got nothing else at defensive tackle. Linebacker, Ben Elias, I remember looking at in the draft. Tyrell Dodson's got some really good speed. So their linebackers have speed, and they brought in Marlon Humphrey. Like, we just played this team, but we should be able to exploit them on the ground. I think that's where they're weak. As long as we just don't challenge DeForest Buckner, we should be okay. 3rd and 4, the ball's staying on the ground. And if it's 4th down and whatever, the ball's staying on the ground. They've got that trash defensive tackle in a defensive end. We're running right at him. Kelvin Banks, one-on-one. Bashal Tootin, 1st down. 3 rushes for 25 yards. We invested so heavily in the offensive line. We should be able to run the ball down teams' throats. There's Bashal Tootin up the middle. Juke to the outside. Jesse Bates, honestly, saves the touchdown. Tootin was so underutilized last week. He did still have 77 yards rushing. But we're coming off of an episode where he nearly broke the NFL rushing yards record for a single game. Here's Morales. What a play by Caden Ellis. Are you joking? That's a crazy play. Hit the speed burst a bit too early. I thought we had it. We're running the ball. There's the juke outside. Nicholas Morales with the cut. A.J. Terrell won't catch him. Touchdown for Nico. I know the Bashal Tootin fantasy owners out there aren't going to be exactly stoked about that one, but this is a 2-headed monster for a reason. Really, it's 3. This Saints team has Cerberus in the backfield with Morales, Kamara, and Bashal Tootin. This rookie continues to be outstanding. The running game really didn't get going last week. Tootin was effective on his carries, but Morales really didn't do much. Kamara didn't do much. And we kept incessantly throwing the football. Obviously, we've come in with a different approach against Atlanta. We will run the ball until they force us to throw. And I'm hoping that moment does not arise. His last game, we need to forget about throwing the football for a little while. Kovac with a nice tackle on Bijan. Jalen Ford did a great job fitting the run there. Forced Bijan to jump cut straight into Nate Kovac. He made a nice play. Screen! We're all over it. Bijan gets his legs taken out. Jonas Sanker. And now it's 3rd and 7. I mean, this is where we want to be. You know, force Penix to throw. And I feel pretty good about, our chances to win this game. Penix is going to check down. There's Bijan. He's still on his feet. I mean, we got Penix to do what we wanted, which was check the ball down. The problem was Bijan Robinson is in the backfield and really good. Jerome Ford, tackled by Jalen Ford. Pete Warner, the rookie, trying to make a play in coverage. He can. It's Kyle Pitts down the field. Warner doesn't have the speed. Nobody really does. Sanker can't make the tackle. Quincy Riley knocks him out at the 11. And it was inches away from Pete Warner being able to get a hand on it, but just didn't have enough inches. I know the struggle. It almost looked like a double pass. Great tackle, Cam Kinchins in the backfield. He's already looking for a defensive player of the week. Interception, now a big tackle for loss. 2nd and 16, maybe the final play of the first quarter. Got to be aware of the middle of the field. Got a check down. Drake London is upended. 3rd and 10 from the 10. Apparently there's enough space to where the Falcons could supposedly pick up a 1st down without scoring a touchdown, but it seems unlikely. 3rd and 10. I know they're not running the ball here. We were going to blitz, but we decided not to. Penix under pressure. We'll throw it away. London may be the intended receiver, at least in the area to stop intentional grounding. Maybe we should have just blitzed with Jalen Ford there. Made an audible on the fly. Didn't really like the look. Decided not to as Jalen Ford nearly blocks that one. But that's good. We hold the Falcons to just 3. We're in prime position here. Just keep doing what we're doing. Keep the ball on the ground. Make some plays. And we're going to be in line to win this game. I think this could be a Bashal Tootin touchdown if it's blocked well. Was it Redwell? Was it Laquan Treadwell? Read counter bash is the worst run in the game. We're going to avoid that. Got to be aware of the slot here. Here's what we're going to do. I'm not honestly that concerned about James Pierce. I know he's got so much speed on the back end. They're in his zone defense. He's going to run the football. Tootin up the middle. That's what we needed. And that's the type of play that he honestly can take the distance. And this is also the type of play where we probably need Bashal Tootin in the game to take advantage of the speed. But Morales has got some decent speed, but cannot roll through Jesse Bates. He's got 4 for 50 plus here in the first half. But does Bashal Tootin turn that into a touchdown? Morales takes a little bit longer to get going, but it's a power run formation. And we just prefer Morales in there for the most part. As that was a nice tackle. Tyrell Dodson. 2nd and 13. Kind of a tough time to run, but we are going to. This is the identity of the team. Bashal Tootin, we just can't get out there. They felt insanely slow and not responsive. It's 3rd and 11. The dig is going to appear open. I'm going to throw it, and it's going to be picked off. It's almost certainly what happens. On the move with Edison. He's running, and he's going to get a decent gain there, but Pierce has too much speed. Makes it an easier field goal. And I won't miss this one. 10-3, we erase their field goal. Keeping a touchdown lead. Didn't really see much down the field there. Still struggling to find out how to get my receivers open. I just don't really feel the speed from Jameson Williams, from Chris Olave. It's a little frustrating. Just don't let Bijan burst up the middle here. It's play action. We're all over it. It's a check down. Kool-Aid McKinstry all over Darnell Mooney. And it is 2nd and 9. Worried about Bijan. What is he doing on the line? Got to be aware of the tomfoolery. He's going to release. Kovac is there. It's so tough. I want him, rushing the quarterback every play, but oftentimes we can't have both Chase Young. Yeah, we left that. And Kovac rushing the QB. It's too much time. We can't send heat, not get to the quarterback, and expect it to be a positive play. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. I kind of thought we were blitzing somebody right through that hole. Didn't end up happening that way. Let's try hard flats here. It's a run. Oh, not going to happen. Chase Young completely wrapping that one up. Doing it by himself. No Bijan here. On back-to-back carries, it's a screen. We're going to get out there, and we're going to get sucked into a block, dude. Just don't know how we can't run by that. Overran it. I mean, completely. They had everything open. Didn't even matter. Penix looking to run, and will throw a dart back of the end zone. Touchdown. Falcons will tie it. It is the rookie from Arizona State, Manny Chavez. He has developed nicely, and these replays are really laggy for some reason. No rhyme or reason there. It's just going to be a problem in this game, I guess. Got to figure out defense, because we really didn't stand a chance of stopping them there. They just drove down the field at will. I don't really think they did anything interesting. So, I don't know. Adjustments will be made. See if we can carry the lead into the second half. I know we don't have it right now, but we're going to look to get it. Tootin up the middle. Got to beat Jalen Walker there, and it's a touchdown. Could not quite do it. And I'm fine with the cutback there. I think you go for the home run in that spot. Sometimes you could get a triple and you settle for a double or less. But trying for the home run, I think, is ultimately what you want to do. We are going to throw the ball here. How badly is this going to go? And we're about to find out. Tootin wide open. When in doubt, Bashal Tootin no matter what. 51 seconds. Let's get a timeout in there. We'll throw the ball again if you can believe it. There's Escobar. He's got a ton of space, but Billy Bowman's going to track him down. We're going to get another timeout. Try to save as much time as we can, and then maybe save that final timeout in case we get sacked or want to settle for 3 or something like that. Escobar, wide open. Makes the catch. Touchdown. Manu Escobar. All right, that was a really good drive. Really good drive. It's just easier when players get open. And I feel like my receivers do not get open. Olave was open underneath, but obviously we had a touchdown there. The tight end, Manu Escobar, is open all the time. I just feel like, and I know I'm probably missing them. I get that. I feel like my receivers on the outside are just not worth anything. I don't even think there's a point to look at them. I know I'm going to miss things. I know I do miss things, but I just can't consistently throw to the outside receivers the way I can to the, players up the middle of the field. I'm reverse Jalen Hurts. Interested to see what approach the Falcons take. Yeah, we've seen them run the ball in these spots before. You got to get Bijan to the ground. That can't happen. That can't happen, man. Oh, boy. Jalen Ford on Darnell Mooney is a mistake. We're going to get into his own defense. Still don't know if I love this look. And Jalen Ford can't even rock Mooney there. He breaks that tackle. They are driving. Got to be aware of Bijan. It's a shot down the field. Just get a hand up. Is he going to salute right back after the Manu Escobar salute? Manny Chavez, touchdown. Penix threw a fucking duck. I think he went to Oregon. It's not a Bo Nix joke. It's just, they're the Ducks. And he played in the pack. And, whatever. At Washington. Were they in the Big Ten his final season? It's a possibility. I can't remember exactly when they moved. It was a few years ago now, obviously. I don't know what we're supposed to do about that. It's my best corner trying to knock away the football, and he just can't get a hand on it. 16 seconds. Bullet to Nelson. I'll tell you, it was just too late. Because that's there if you make that split-second decision as soon as it looks like it's coming open. Right there. That's when that ball needs to come out. We're going to call our final timeout, obviously. 63 yards is a lot. I think Cardi can hit from 63. I'd love to get a little bit closer. But, there's so much weirdness going on, at the sideline in these spots. You just got to catch and run and get out of bounds. All right, that'll do the job. Hitting Cordell Nelson. Now it's a 56-yarder. It's a lot more makeable. And that is the lead. Now, would that have been good from 63? Yeah, absolutely. Josh Carty's got 98 kick power, or it's something really close to that. If it's not 99, it's 97, 98. The Falcons are 6-7. And they are looking to go 500, make that playoff push. They're going to have to beat us to make it happen. Here is the Falcons halftime show. Lions-Bengals. Lions crush the Bengals 35-12. Jared Goff had a great game. Joe Burrow, not so much. Eagles and Bears. This is a team we lost to last week. If you remember, as far back as last week, earlier in this video. Jalen Hurts slinging to the end zone, and his receivers down the field bail him out. Never seen that before. Hurts 161 and a touchdown here at the half. Unrealistic game. Caleb Williams' numbers look about accurate, though. Titans and Colts. Colts are also 6-7. Pitch here to not Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, we saw this running back. I remember when they drafted him, actually, and he was really good. Their rookie quarterback, Lester Bowers, is playing great, and you can see the playoff picture. Bucks currently at the top of the division. Panthers in the wild card, so are we. The Falcons are in the hunt. This is a huge game. Show me the Chris Olave 0-0-0. Show me the Kamara 0-0-0. Can they have a little bit of logic here to show us which, or to figure out which stats to show us, which players to show us the half, instead of just the same 3 every time? There are the numbers. Edison's numbers look great. 5 for 6, 87 yards and a touchdown. Penix has 2 incompletions. One of them was a pick, and one of the worst throws I've ever seen, and decisions. But we get the football to start the third quarter. Let's get it. Dalvin Edison is shaking it off against Philly, and this is a much worse defense, even though they've got some good players. It is just a much worse defense. All right, I feel like the blocking's going to be great here. I have really high hopes for this run. We just get things doubled. Olave clearing out Jesse Bates, and there goes Tootin. Can he beat Terrell? Terrell is 150 speed, I guess. I don't know how he stops that. He got faster as he got through the block. Doesn't matter, though. Bashal Tootin rips off a huge one. Maybe it does matter a bit, because it would have been a touchdown. But I do feel good about it. Morales into the game. Let's go. Ooh, gotta stay up the middle there. Stay north-south. Morales' game is not east-west. Stay north-south. There's Tootin. Okay, makes it third manageable. He's got 12 for 119. This is more of what we expect out of Bashal Tootin. Really to just dominate. And we're going to run the ball. Tootin change of direction. Look at the run. First down. Rootin' Tootin scooting ahead. Inside the 10 and hopefully to the end zone. Although maybe this is the perfect time for a play-action pass. We're going to throw that. Morales cannot make the catch. Threw it slightly late because I didn't know if it was a good idea. We might want to pass again. Can we just get him to the flat? Like maybe a short corner. Can we make it as flat as possible? That could just be a touchdown. He's wide open. Nicholas Morales is watching that. That's Manu Escobar. I know the difference. Manu Escobar, second touchdown of the game, and that's when our passing offense is at its best. Don't consider Jameson Williams. Did we pay him a ton of money? Hey, we sure did. Doesn't matter. Olave, paid him so much money. But I don't, listen, if getting those guys involved makes our offense worse, fuck them. Manu Escobar, Bashal Tootin, Nicholas Morales, that's all we need. We've done a pretty good job containing Bijan, but the Falcons really just have not decided to run the ball. It's not like our defense has been good. They're just passing. So we got to figure that out. Because when Bijan touches the ball, it is electric. Intercepted! Jalen Ford! Easy reads! Green eggs and ham! Easy reads. Jalen Ford with the user pick on Michael Penix. More like penis. Nah, there's not. I mean, he does suck, but I can't quite connect the dots there. Jalen Ford. Awesome play. And this, we need to make this the game here. Not going to say touchdown ends the game, but it puts us in a good spot. Tootin with the juke. Xavier Watts saves a touchdown. But we are right here. And if they're going to send everybody, if they're going to put everybody in the box, can we get to anything out of gun here? We can go single back. Stick might work well enough. Escobar in a quick out. Let's get it to Kamara. He'll make the catch. Ooh, he really slowed down in the celebration. Okay, he gets in anyway. Alvin Kamara. That might count as a rushing touchdown, by the way, because that was thrown so far behind Dalvin Edison. And I'll tell you, that was a good hot route. Getting Kamara on the swing there. Otherwise, it's not a touchdown. They covered Escobar pretty well, but they blitzed, obviously. Just needed an outlet to get rid of the football quick, and they sent everybody. We dumped it off. I'm playing good offense for once here. It's 34-17. I mean, I feel like I'm playing great defense there. We just can't make the stop. Penix looking to run. And we'll slide in front of Danny Stutzman, playing for the injured Jahad Campbell. It's a good backup linebacker to have. He has superstar Dev, but I like my Longhorn Jalen Ford. Jeez, well, that's not going to look good in the film room. That's going to look like some Texas bias. But he rocked Bijan earlier in the game. It should be intercepted. It is. Is that Hook? Maxon Hook with the interception. And Hook had Penix on the line. Reeled him in. Interception. Penix has turned it over for a third time. Maxon Hook, dude. I don't know what Penix possibly could have seen. Counter run is not good here. Which means let's not do it. Stay up the middle. Tootin looking for space, not finding any. We got to get out of the back of our own end zone. Morales, just go head down. Okay, Caden Ellis is like an all-pro all of a sudden. Honestly, it looks like Falcons franchise Caden Ellis. He was incredible. 3rd and 8. That's great coverage. It's great coverage. It looked fairly open, but I guess not. We will punt. This might be too far to the sideline. That's pretty good. All right, Falcons get the ball around midfield. Get to Bijan. That's a touchdown. Okay, we saved the touchdown. And that, I'm okay giving up a 10 or 15 yard run every now and again. Keeps the clock ticking at least. Could be a lot worse. Now, we can't give up a lot of them. But we're, maybe a play away from the quarter ending. They are driving down the field, though. The game is far from over. And that's actually the quarter. Okay? I think that works to our benefit. 34-17. I don't think our defense has played very well, but it's 17 points. It's not the end of the world. Our offense has been so good. We're not really going to be expected to go down the field and get a stop every single time. We're going to run commit. I just think it's a run up the middle. It's to the outside. Okay, you know what? Nate Kovac did all he could do there. Chase Young really made the play, but, Kovac forced Bijan to make a move and kept him out of the end zone. That's a positive Nate Kovac play in my book. Here's 3rd and 2. Penix will throw. Kyle Pitts, touchdown. That's why zone in the low red zone is kind of iffy because you can just find the soft spot in the zone and sit down and be wide open. Look where Jalen Ford is. He's not even close to anybody. So you kind of want to run man, but man is also how people get open. It's kind of like pick your poison sometimes. 4th quarter. Bashal Tootin broken tackle. He's got so much speed. Bates saves it, but Tootin's got 160. Or just about. He's got to be close to getting first one free as well. You just need so much for him now. It's got to be 5 rushes of 10 plus. Oh, look at Bashal Tootin and the blocks. Bashal Tootin won't get caught this time by Terrell. Touchdown, Bashal Tootin. Been a little while since he had a rushing touchdown. Great blocking down the field. I love when the receivers are active in run blocking. Makes everything happen. That was fantastic. Bashal Tootin with patience, with speed. And that may put this out of reach. For those interested in the sliders, got to read about Sliders franchise in the comments every episode. I have turned user run blocking down. It's, I think, well below 50. And my O-line just knows how to run block. They've got high ratings in that category, in that department. And they also have the benefit of having Bashal Tootin as a back, who has great speed, is now an X factor. And anytime they're able to create a little bit of a crease, Tootin is scooting through it and making plays. Although we haven't seen much of a pass rush the last couple of games. And, Kovac is pushing the pocket at least, as Kinchins will play pretty good coverage on Chavez. I'm sure if that was Kool-Aid McKinstry, that would be another touchdown. 3rd and 10. They really could run the ball from this. They really could. Can't get fooled. Won't get fooled again. That's insane. And they should go for it. They will leave the offense out there. 4th and 5. We're actually going to press here. Let's see. Receiver in motion. We're on Kyle Pitts. That's great coverage. Darnell Mooney's not close. Quincy Riley draped all over him. Offense takes over. And Bashal Tootin is 1 10-yard plus run away from first one free activating. And he's going to get it. Nope. Thought so. He's got 18 for 219. And this is his second 200-yard game in like the last 4 games. There's Morales. Good change of direction. Good power. Bashal Tootin is having a special season. It was a great trade that we made. It was good to find an insurance policy for when Alvin Kamara inevitably took a big step back, and he did. But he's still got X factor, still can make an impact. Obviously, has a touchdown in this game. Has a run now of 10 plus. The O-line is just moving them. And they should, because this D-line is not good. The linebackers are not particularly good. Caden Ellis has played great, but we should be able to take advantage of the mismatches. If you go out, and I don't typically do this, but I've built a really strong O-line. I've drafted a guard in the 1st round when this team had already invested big in the O-line, and a lot of them are so great in the run game. It's paying off. It really is. Our identity is smash mouth, ground and pound, and we're doing it. I know on 3rd and 8 we're keeping it on the ground. That's fine. That's totally fine. Rush that kick. Could have taken 20 more seconds off the clock. It's 44-24. We're going to be okay. If the Falcons win this game, 100 gifted to my chat on Twitch. 100. Good luck. Oh, huge hit, Jonas Sanker. They're still running the ball. If you think that's going to help you win, great. Run to the receiver, Manny Chavez. I don't know what they're doing at this point. It's working slightly. That's got to be a pick. Jonas Sanker drops it. 4th and inches. I like a blitz here. Heat up Penix. We're going to press. Big play could happen off the back of this. They're going to run it. Pete Warner is all over Bijan Robinson. Good try. Play action pass. They don't bite on it, but Jamison Williams has a step. He makes the catch, and he's out at the 6. Jamison Williams does get involved this game, though. And honestly, division game, let's prove something. Throwing it. Too late. Too late. Let Tyrell Dodson get back in it. All right, we'll keep it on the ground. Bashal Tootin still looking for 16 rushing touchdowns to meet that goal. And all of a sudden, this team knows how to stop the run. Actually, I love the look. We're going to run this. Bashal Tootin stiff arming. There's the 2-minute warning. 44-24 doesn't really do a whole lot for me, or 47-24. We will keep it on the ground. Bashal Tootin looking for another touchdown. Might have had one, but cut right back into Jalen Walker. However, the Falcons are on their own 2, down by 20, with less than 2 minutes to go. This would be a miracle. That's got to be a pick 6! Quincy Riley with the interception. Michael Penix taking a page out of the Dalvin Edison playbook from last game. We got the ball right back. Quincy Riley's made a nice couple of plays here in the second half, playing in the flat. Maybe that's just his game. He doesn't really have speed, so playing over the top, I guess, is important. 50 bomb. Tootin gets in. Touchdown, Bashal Tootin, likely to extend his touchdown lead over the rest of the NFL. What a season he's having. It's that speed just gives us so many opportunities, and it really all starts up front. The O-line's so great. I missed the extra point, by the way. Ooh, it's play action. Thought that could have been another pick. Chase Young knocks it out. 3rd and 7. Maybe we need to press a lot more. I know we don't have the speed, but maybe we can play the strength game. Bijan is absolutely wide open. And instead of just trying to get Bijan the ball, Penix scrambles to a throwaway. I mean, forward on Manny Chavez is likely not good here. Let me user it, though. Check out these abilities. Ah! He dropped it. Let's go. Good coverage. That's great coverage. That's great coverage. Some of the best coverage, quite frankly. It's unbelievable coverage. Final play of the game is a Bashal Tootin run. And he's got -11 break tackle, -9 change of direction, -8 speed right now. He's going to be fine. You know what? Let's get Morales a carry to end the game here. Actual final play. Nice. 4 yards and a cloud of dust. That was the story of this game. We ran the ball down the Falcons' throat. 9-5. Falcons dropped to 6-8. Almost nice. See if they lose next week. But Bashal Tootin's your player of the game. Absolutely has to be. This was a good one. We played to our strengths in this one. I mean, Dalvin Edison still threw for 114 yards. 2 touchdowns. Penix had a weird game. Rushing, Tootin, 25 for 231. 2 touchdowns. Morales, 8 for 67. Kamara, 4 for 26 and a touchdown. This is what I want this identity to be. Manu Escobar with a pair of touchdowns as well. Chris Olave is out there running cardio. And it would be interesting if he would request a trade. Obviously can't because the trade deadline has passed, but that'd be cool. If he isn't getting the ball, he should be requesting trades. Picks for Hook, Riley, Kinchins, and Ford. No forced fumbles and no touchdowns, but it is a great team win. Week 16, we got the Bucks and Panthers, 2 big division games. And this actually could be for the division. Tampa's 10-4. Got to go at Raymond James. Could be a tough one. Ooh. Snowy in Cleveland. That's a fun one. They're getting a dome in real life. Like, give me a break. They're ruining the game I love. Panthers in Week 17. That'll be next episode. And then we have the Commanders in Week 18. And then the playoffs, provided that we are actually in the playoffs. And it's not a given. Carolina's 9-5. What a game that's going to be. I mean, these next 2 games will ultimately decide our season. Philly 7-7 after a win. Detroit and Green Bay are likely out. So the playoffs are going to be the winner of the NFC East. I don't think 2 teams get in, but maybe they do. Maybe 3 teams in the NFC South, and then the Rams and Seahawks. That'll be interesting. Only 7 teams can get in, obviously. And right now, I think Philly is the worst team that could feasibly get in. I really think 6-8 is just not going to end up being good enough. You kind of need to come close to winning out. I don't know if it's going to happen. These next 3 games are going to be so important. We got to win. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.